Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the last video I have covered the basics of the Excel. If you haven't watched that video, I will attach the link to that video. Go and check out that as well. Today we are covering the top 10 Excel formulas everyone should know. Whether you are a student, a job seeker, a data analyst, or someone who just want to work faster in Excel, I will not only explain each formula but also show you real life examples so you can start using them immediately. Let's dive straight in. So the first formula, these are the formulas that I'm going to show you today. The first one is sum. So sum is basically the total. So what we will do is we have the sales of these products and we want to sum that. How we will sum that? So the basic rule of formula is that we will start every formula with an equal sign. Equal sum. These are the formulas, but we did sum, and we will select these three cells. See, our first formula is completed. We can check that. Now the average. So what is the average sale of these products? We want to know about that. So the average is equal to same average. So the average sale of this product is 983. We can decrease these after numbers as well by this here. Averages as well. Now count option. Count if. So we will just delete the cells. Count if. You count if. Now we want to know that these count if is basically count within a condition. So first I will explain to what is count. Count is like how many are these. Count is equal to count A three count. There is a difference between the count and count A. Count A, count here it also count the number of cells in the range that are not empty. So I means, for example, let me give you the example of count A and count A. So count A. So these are the three cells. So what the count and count A will do? First we will do it by the count. Is equal to count A See, so the difference between the count and count is count only measure the what numeric. It will count only numeric. We have two numeric and one text, so it will count only two. In count A, it will measure how many are empty, how many are non-empty. So here these are non-empty, whether it is numeric, text, date, or whatever it is. Count A will count that. So that is the basic difference between the count and count A. Now count if. So 950 again. Count if. So what count if will do? First we will do that count along with the condition. So whether we want to know whether this sale, so we want to highlight that it is greater than less than. For example, we want to know that our sale of a product is greater than 1000 or not. Is equal to if COUNTIF, comma, and insert the break commas greater than 1000. So we will do the range. Yes, it means this is greater than, but we have to do the range. How many are greater than 1000? See, only one is greater than 1000. If we can change the condition as well, greater than 500. See, three are greater than 500. Greater than 1500. Nothing is greater than 1500. See, everything is below 1500. So this is the basic difference between the count. This is basic difference between the count. So count, it will measure the numeric. Count A, it will measure the non-empty cells. COUNTIF, it will measure with the condition. COUNTIFs. Now we have two conditions. For example, product, region, and sale. Now what we want to know is that in the east region, what is the sale of product A? So how will we know that? If we have to do it manually. For example, this one 1500, then this 1100, then we have to do. But automatically, how we can do this? Is equal to count if there is a difference between if and if is for single condition, if is for more than one condition. Now we have more than one condition. Okay, so what first we will just do it by the east, by the only for the A. In the second condition we will do by A and east. So here we have the one condition, only A. So here we have only one condition. We want to know about the sale of product A. Whether I don't care about where region is. So what we will use, COUNTIF is equal to COUNTIF again. Comma. We have only two. COUNTIF in this one and this one, we have only two. I have increased another one as 3. Now we have another condition. We want to know that whether it is A and E is both. This one is equal to COUNTIFs criteria range. Criteria is 1. What is first criteria, comma, what is the first criteria? A, comma, criteria range 2 is, comma, east 2. This one and this one. See, we have 3 east, but we have only 2 east, so it has counted as 2. The same thing we will do for the SUMIF as well. How to do the SUMIF? We have already did the sum, and these are the COUNTIFs and the SUMIFs is equal to sum if this is the range. We will select the whole table, then the criteria. What is the criteria? The sum range. This is the sum range. We have to sum the sale based on the criteria. 3, 9, 3900, 1500, 1100 and 1300, 3900. Now we have the two criteria. The sale of product in region East, sale of a product in region East, A and B West is equal to sum ifs. Sum range, comma, criteria range 1, comma, and 2600 for this 1500 and this 1100. The sum of these both is 2600. We can change that as well. For example, for B product in East, C0, for B product in West, 900. So like this we can just change from these criteria as well. COUNTIF is done, SUMIF is done, and now if. Now what is the criteria? We have a criteria that if the sale is greater than 1000, then pass. If sale is less than 11,000, less than 1000, then it is a fail. Is equal to if check whether the condition is met and return one value if return true and another value false. If logical test. What is the logical test? Is equal to less than, greater than, like this. What is the logic? What is the logic here? What the logic we are applying? If 1100, 12, this cell is greater than 1000, we will do it in a different way. First let me tell you that how this logic is working. Is equal to this cell is greater than 1000, so it will be a true. So we are basically giving a logic to the Excel to give us an answer. So I'm giving a logic that if this cell is greater than 1000, so what the Excel will reply? True. It means this cell is greater than 1200. What if I just put it 900? False. So the Excel is telling me that the condition, the logic which you have applied to me is false here, because 900 is less than 1000. So like this. Now how we will apply this with the now we are going to apply the same logic here in the if. So what we will do is equal to if this cell is greater than 1000. Now what I want is, I don't want true or false. Okay, so first let do it by the true, otherwise false. So 1200, 1000 is greater than 100. Okay, so true, false, false. Now what I want is, I don't want this true and false. I want a real output in the form of a text. For example, if this cell is greater than 1000, then we need pass we have to do it by the commas. We do it by the commas. See, pass, these are the, see, I haven't written in the pass or fail, I have just written the fail, false, that's why it's coming fail, pass, fail, pass, fail. We can do right based on our own requirement. Now we look up. Now if you can imagine, we have a large number of products and a large number of sales, and we want to know about the product sale. Product sale. Here I want to just write the product name, and I want to get the sale out of that product. Which formula we will use? VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is used to look up the value. Is equal to VLOOKUP. Look for the value in the leftmost column of the table. Look up value. Where is what we want to look up? This value we want to look up. What is the table arrow? From where we want to look up the value? This is our table array. This is the table. Basically we want to know the product and the sale. Comma, column index number. Which cell we want to get the column from? Which column we want to get the our desired product? Here we want to know about the sale. The product is in the column 1 and the sale is in the column 2 based on this table. See, this is the column 1 and this is the column 2 for our table which we have selected area. Comma 2, sale is in 2, comma, we have just written that 0 as an exact match. 12,000. We will do it by the B. C. If we do it by the C, 950. So that's what VLOOKUP is doing. Now XLOOKUP. Is equal to XLOOKUP. What is the lookup value? Here is the lookup value, comma, lookup array, where this C is written here, product, this is here, the C is written, comma, return array. What we want to return? The sales. Close bracket, 950. D not available. E 12,000, like this. SUMIFS is already done, so I have done this for SUMIFS here. Then we have only CONCAT. So for example, we have the sales here, Control C, Control V, and we have the name employees, products, E, now we want another, instead of just looking it one by one, we want to know this by CONCAT. What we want to do is we want to just combine. So we want to combine the both cell in a single cell. What we will do, we will use CONCAT is equal to CONCAT TEXT1, comma, just for a, okay, we will do it later, comma, text2 P1200. See, same thing, do it by B1200. Now what we want to do is, see, this is just a E1200. We want to give a space or a dash. What we will do is, comma, after comma we will just comma E1200. See, Instead of blank space, we can add a dash. 81200, like this. We can make two cells like the same. I hope you have enjoyed this video, these top formulas. I have actually started a series where I'm teaching you all from basics to advanced the whole Excel. So subscribe my YouTube channel, wait for the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.